Kia ora everybody, and welcome back to the Anti-Flatter Show. Now, tonight we have... tonight we have you a big old Snickers bar.
Hey everybody, all three of you.
Aw, I'm sure more than 3 people are going to watch this video.
It doesn't really matter because it's quality, not quantity, right?
Okay, now remember that as he continues to talk.
So if you're watching, you're one of the special ones. I didn't even mean that. What I meant was, what I'm going to say is quality stuff, not a million videos of crap, and it doesn't really matter whether one person watches it, a million people watch it, because it's what I'm saying that becomes the quality of the content. Anyway, on that, yeah, that's my opinion anyway. Yeah, I haven't done a video for a little while, so I'm going to talk about a few different things, really. One of the things I'm going to talk about, actually, to start with, is aeroplanes.
Oh, for the love of the gods. This is going to be quality, isn't it?
I want to start off with that. I thought about something the other day that's quite interesting. Now, if you are flying at 32,000 feet, right, and the Earth is whatever 25,000 miles in circumference, right? Yeah. So I don't know quite sure what the diameter is, but the distance, when obviously, I mean, jet fuel, maintenance, wages, passenger time, passenger flight time, everything, wear and tear on the plane, everything, and just how many flights you can cram in, because they are chocker. I mean, every airport is chocker. If they could fit more flights in, they would. And what I'm saying by that is, if they could shorten down the time, they would.
Okay, quality stuff so far.
Now, you're flying over a curved surface, apparently.
Actually.
And not to every airline pilot asked. They say it's a level flat plane, as the flight manual says. But anyway,
No, they don't. No, it doesn't.
Let's go with the fact you're told this is a globe and it's a curved surface, and you have 8 inches per square mile of curvature. Okay.
Well, it is a globe, and 8 inches per mile squared isn't the formula. This is the formula. However, it's a tad too advanced for a Flurpy.
Okay, right. Now, the planes travel at about, what, 300 miles an hour? Commercial airliners, something like that. Jet fighters even faster. Now, commercial airliners, right, let's stick with that. Curve like that. 32,000 foot up. The curve is hugely bigger. All right, especially on a big flight, a long flight.
Well, no, it's not. You see, you're forgetting scale. So the circumference of the Earth is approximately 24,900 miles. So, adding a few thousand feet isn't actually going to change it a whole lot.
They would, why? And what, I mean, come on, you might say, oh, because they need to be high off the ground. 32,000 feet high off the ground. I mean,
now you see, the reason why planes fly so high is because the air is thinner up there. And what that means, ironically, is the plane can move faster and is more fuel efficient.
I mean, come on, you could be 1,000 foot above the ground, yeah, if it was curved, and that would be minimizing, the excess distance that is occurring because you're flying over a alleged curved surface.
Yeah, but like we've just said, the height adds bugger all to the distance. Plus, you get a much faster and more fuel efficient flight when flying at that height.
Okay, spherical surface means the higher you go, the longer that path is. Fact. And at 32,000 feet, if you're traveling a 4,000 mile, Australia flight, from Britain to Australia flight,
Well, it's actually about 9,000 miles, but I'm just nitpicking.
I mean, I haven't done the maths on it, but 32,000 foot up, that curve is going to be a hell of a lot bigger.
Well, no shit you didn't do the maths. If you did, you would know basic things like, the distance between England and Australia.
Now, I'm not sure anyone's ever looked at that. They probably have, but I've not actually heard of it. I just thought of it, and I'd like to know what anyone's got to say about that. I mean, airline pilots say it's flat. They say it's flat as a pancake, so there's no point asking them.
Yeah, see, there's a reason no one's actually looked into this. Also, nah, airline pilots don't say that. Just ask the Aussie pilot, Wolfie 6020, what shape the Earth is.
There's videos on YouTube, you can see them doing it, and I managed to get a hold of a PDF copy of the training manual from flight school, and it's official, and the very third thing it says we have to make some assumptions, blah, blah, blah. It says a few, and then one of them it says you have to assume that the Earth is a flat stationary plane.
Yeah, see, I'm just going to firstly point out that he doesn't actually provide a link to the videos or the PDF itself, or a link on where to find the PDF, but I'm going to assume that if this PDF is real, he's missing the part that says for ease of learning. See, it's done this way in order to prevent overburdening new pilots with too much useless information when they're trying to get a specific skill set across to them.
I mean, if you're going to assume it's a flat stationary plane, then I think it probably is, because I mean this is pilot school.
Yeah, see, school, so ease of learning. Also, it's called flight school, not pilot school. I wonder what his PDF said about that.
I mean, you're not just going to assume something as big as that and it not be true, are you? What do you think? I don't know, let me know.
Well, I think that your teenage years did a little bit more damage than you care to admit. Anyway, he moves on from aeroplanes at this point, which means it must be time for Yuri! Здравствуйте, comrades! It's me, Yuri! So, on today's Yuri Corner, we have Watch Out, I Run Free, screaming at some clouds.
Hey everybody. So what taught you, man? You see these people?
Da, they are clouds. We get them in Moscow too.
You see what that sky looks like right there? If you think that is a normal sky, the way them clouds look.
Da, it is normal to see clouds in sky.
You don't think they're messing with frequencies? Look at this straight line right there.
Frequencies? What are you warned about?
All by itself. And you kind of look all around. I mean, the whole sky, it has that pattern in it.
Funny, whole sky is full of clouds. Some might even call that one a cloudy day.
Even way over there. It's all the way around me, man. It's a 360-degree view. But this is the strongest right here towards the sun.
Okay, so it is more cloudy due west of your position.
You think any of that's real? And isn't man-made? Look at the pattern, folks.
Niet, it is ice cream. I mean, what do you think?
Look at it. That's not a normal sky. Let's look at it. You don't think they're causing that?
Ah, so it is they. Maybe they should cover up the tracks a bit better.
Just think of sand. Put a speaker on its back, regular house stereo speaker. Put sand on top of the speaker part, and see if it don't, at different tones you put through it, it changes into different shapes and stuff. And this is the kind of stuff you can get out of, the kind of patterns.
The sky is not sand.
Man, this stuff ain't normal, folks. This ain't normal. This is all evil, wicked shit, you know. You guys got to look around, open your eyes, man. May God bless us all, because we're going to need it.
So, if anybody knows what Runs to Pee is on about, then please put in comment section. Because after that, Yuri needs vodka. Lots of vodka. Bye! Okay. Thanks for that, Yuri. Right. So what's this Muppet's second point?
Second thing I'm going to talk about here is supposed Darwinism. It's been bugging me, and I've just been watching a video actually by my mate Eric Dubay. Actually, it was just
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Dubay. Okay. This should be good.
was watching a video where he was doing one about now he raised a few things I didn't think of, but the things I was thinking of that were, you know, just obvious really are the, you know, just I need to re-emphasize, where are all the transitional things?
Okay, so you're meaning transitional species. Well, given that evolution doesn't actually stop, everything is transitional.
Where? And also, this is the other thing, is that every generation believes it's more advanced than the last, but we're not at all. I mean, you might think, oh, technology, that's debatable. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into ancient technology. I'm not even going to start there. I'm just going to say we are getting weaker. Our bones are getting, you know, more fragile. The joints are not as tight together. We're failing.
So, what you're saying is we're still evolving.
We're failing. We're only allegedly living longer. There's not even any proof of that, to be honest.
Okay, life expectancy has increased even over the last 20 years. Life spans, on the other hand, have not. For instance, Socrates died by poison at age 70.
We're only allegedly living longer because of artificial life support.
Yeah, we have medicines.
Yeah, I'm not even sure we are living longer. I mean, the Bible seems to say something else completely, and I'm not religious, but hey, that's just something, you know.
So, not religious, but references the Bible. Yep, definitely a Dubay fan.
Apparently people only live to their 30s or 40s. How do we actually fucking know that?
Skeletal remains.
You can't post-mortem a skeleton from 1400 and say, yeah, you lived to these 40s. I'm sorry, right? The lifestyle, apparently, yeah, again, according to history, was so fucking different. You can't tell me that the wear and tear on that body and the fact that apparently it was evolved to a point different to now. You're trying to tell me you know exactly how old that was? Sorry, science. Sorry, paleontologist. Sorry, scientist, but you're full of shit. You really are. You're full of fucking shit.
Okay, well, look, firstly, you know, we've got a lot of written records about these deaths. Secondly, we can use carbon-14 dating. Now, the process is rather complicated, so, you know, those who are interested, I will leave a decent link in the description.
And let's just move on finally now. I'm going to sign off because I want to pipe about dinosaurs. Now, something I never thought of because I didn't know, but dinosaurs, right, no mention of dinosaur fossils was ever fucking mentioned until the middle of 1800s, and that's when there was a great big renaissance in evolutionism. And
you mean we first officially discovered and categorized dinosaur fossils around 1820? Before then, we just didn't know enough about them to talk about them.
And then all of a sudden, dinosaur skeletons everywhere, found everywhere. How come no ancient tribes found any? How come, you know, there's talk of dragons and whatever, but no bones were found, so it was like all they're mythical creatures.
Actually, they did. You see, the Greeks had knowledge of old fossils, and may have actually incorporated them into their myths.
Then all of a sudden, the Masons and the Smithsonian Society, they mention Darwin's lurking around, and they mention dinosaurs. Well, what was happening was there was many big skeletons being found. Actually, there was many big skeletons being found all through time. There was.
But you just said nobody ever found any.
There was. They were large human skeletons that had been taken away and destroyed by the Smithsonians.
Of course.
Okay, or kept in vaults. Giants. Yes, giants. Giants were real. Dinosaurs weren't.
What the fuck?
Deal with it. Put it in your pipe and smoke it. Seriously. Because it's a fact. Okay? And if you want to just sit there and believe that there have been dinosaur fossils found just from the 1800s until now, you can believe that. But just actually think about it. How many discoveries should have been found if it's been that easy since 1850? I'll leave it with you. Have a good Saturday.
And that's that. So we went from not understanding planes and scale to giants are real, but dinosaurs are not. Yeah. He's an Eric Dubay fan, all right. Anyway, that's it for the show tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, by all means, give it that thumbs up. If you're new here, or even if you're returning here, haven't yet, there's that little subscribe button. Give that one a press too. But most importantly, drop us a comment. Let us know how you feel. I think Yuri had a request in there anyway. But till next time, ka kite. You see, life split is a split of a life. And 8 inches per mile square. Oh, fuck. Is per mile squared. It's a simple fucking thing to say. Why can't dating? It's a very complex procedure and words that I've lost.